Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, coming to you today with an exclusive Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street. I have another chapter to the Chelsea and Mikey story. As you guys may or may not know, Mikey is currently serving out the rest of his parole sentence in Kentucky, and he is due to be released on or about December 5th. Then he is facing charges in Ohio for DV charges against Chelsea. There has been video put out there on the interwebs. Chelsea's niece, initially, after the whole incident and Mikey was arrested, went live on Facebook and said a bunch of things which she has then retracted. And I did an interview with her. If you haven't checked that out, please do. I'm going to put all the links to everything I'm talking about in the comments so you guys could check it out. So I interviewed Victoria and then Chelsea herself, who has had me blocked since basically the very beginning when she first appeared on Love During Lockup. She sent me a message on Instagram. I find it really interesting how she has me blocked on Facebook, but she started a new account on Instagram. And she messaged me, I want to say about 2 days after I released the interview with her niece, Victoria. So she said she wanted to interview with me. I said, sure. The same night, Chelsea's friend Hannah also messages me on Instagram. So I'm going to attach all these messages after this little intro video. So Hannah messages me that she wants to interview with Chelsea, that she was a witness as to what happened that night with the DV incident, allegedly between Mikey and Chelsea. Now, Mikey is saying that night that whatever happened, he was defending himself, and Chelsea is saying otherwise. So, Victoria interviewed with me. She has her own version of what happened that night. And now I had Chelsea and Hannah both in my messages asking for an interview. Now, Chelsea got back to me the other day after initially contacting me in the first place, saying that she can't do the interview. And Hannah put the ball back in Chelsea's court and basically referred me back to Chelsea when they both were the ones that hit me up to begin with. So I have been talking to Mikey's new girlfriend, Kayla, and Kayla dropped something very interesting into my email. So around October 14th, 15th or so, Chelsea's friend Hannah contacted Kayla. Okay. And Ohio is a one party recording state. So as long as one party knows that the phone call is being recorded, it is perfectly legal. And actually, Hannah has checked with the attorney that they retained for Mikey's DV case. And this is actually just fine what she did, recording the phone call between her and Chelsea's friend Hannah. Hannah is deaf, so she was calling through a TTY, the interpreter operator. So this is an actual operator, third party person translating the call for Hannah, who is using what is called a TTY to make this call. I know about these things because my mom's deaf. So basically, I'm going to stop babbling and let you guys know that I'm going to share a approximately 28-minute phone call between Hannah and Kayla that was placed about 15 days before Hannah decided to slide into my DMs with Chelsea the same night, saying that she wants to do an interview and be a witness for Chelsea about the incident 2 days after I interviewed Victoria. So it sounds like to me that they were trying to do some type of damage control, but for whatever reason, Chelsea decided not to go through with it. Maybe she realized I'm going to ask too many hard questions. Maybe she realizes I know too much because I just don't have one particular source on Chelsea since the minute she stepped on TV on Love During Lockup. What is this, 2, 3 years ago? I lost track. um, People have been coming to talk to me, and it's from all walks of life in her past. So, yeah, so I'm going to stop babbling. The first thing you're going to see after this is the text messages that I'm sorry, the DM messages that I received from Chelsea and her friend Hannah. And then after that is a 28-minute phone call. Kayla and Hannah were speaking. Hannah actually called Kayla, and the whole call is being interpreted by a TTY operator. So that is basically it. And like I said, Mikey is due out approximately December 5th. Then he's going to go back to Ohio and fight those DV charges that are looming against him with Chelsea. So that's basically the update. That's the tea that I have today. And thank you so much for watching.
The line is ringing. I'll let you know when someone answers.
Okay.
All right, someone's answered. They're saying yes, hello.
Hi. Hi, Hannah.
Yep. Hi, Kayla. I wanted to talk to you to see if, let's see, Sharnita or Harnita. There's someone's niece who's moving out, and they admitted and said that Chelsea stole Michael's money.
Uh-huh.
And
is it Victoria?
Yes. Yeah, she left because they were taking advantage of her bad, like me.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
And
I know
they
everything.
tried to warn her, and then she was like bawling really bad. And Victoria admitted to the police and said that, like the charge that Michael got was false.
Okay.
So then Victoria, me, and Shatea were willing to be witnesses.
Okay. Ask her, does she talk to Victoria?
Yes. Yeah, I just got off the phone with her. I just talked to her.
Okay, great.
She had called me first, and she told me, like, I'm done with Chelsea. I'm done with her. And I said, what happened? And she said that she stole her food stamps, and her iPad. She stole her money.
Wow. Okay.
So, and her ID. And then she ripped up Michael's Social Security card.
Okay. That's definitely good to know. Let's see here. Let her know that.
That's why I'm trying to find a way to get a hold of Michael so that way I can talk to him. But
yeah, so let her know there's really no way for him to call anyone right now. There has to be an approved contact list through the jail itself. However, I will relay this information.
On the list, like, I don't know, how could I communicate with him?
So he'll be out soon, and let her know that I will have him to contact her.
Do you know when he'll be released?
I don't know an exact date, but in a couple weeks he'll be out.
Oh, okay. And then even worse, Chelsea's using a lot of people's like money and stole all of Michael's stuff.
Yes.
And like I found out more today. I found out a lot more truth today because Victoria said that Chelsea was lying about Michael and like that Michael had hurt her.
Yes.
Hurt
Okay.
Chelsea.
Yes.
But Chelsea had made Victoria lie.
Great. This is
police.
wonderful. Okay, so Hannah, like nothing against you at all. But there's only so much I can say right now.
Right.
Because of the situation and
I'm cutting Chelsea off out of my life.
Good.
Ever since July, I'm done. I could see her true colors, and she owes me a lot of money.
Yeah, she needs to get help
and
before.
She owes Victoria money, and she owes Shatea money as well.
Tell her.
That's why the three of us cut her out of our lives for good.
Good.
And then, even worse, she owes her ex-boyfriend money too.
Okay. The most important thing here, Michael doesn't want anything from Chelsea. We don't want the money that she stole. We don't want the items that she kept. She can have all of that. We're starting over. We're getting all new stuff. I have a whole house full of things. We're starting from scratch. We don't want anything that's been in Chelsea's house.
Yeah, but why did she rip up his social security card?
Right.
I mean, that would be like a federal charge, right?
It sure
if
is.
She ripped up his social security card. That's a federal charge.
Correct. And I would certainly pass this information on to our attorney. But yeah, I do appreciate the information.
Chelsea was lying about Michael and like what happened last summer because yeah.
Well, and that's what I appreciate the most because yeah, we have proof. I think we're going to be able to prove all this. But it's going to be drug out over God only knows how many months. So the more witnesses that we can get on his behalf, and Victoria was there that night.
Yeah, and I'll talk to Victoria again too.
Great. That's wonderful. Please tell her thank you for communicating all this with us. She can message me anytime. Michael will be calling me in like 5 minutes. I'm going to let him know everything. And tell her to stay in contact with me. Keep my phone number.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just shocked when Victoria called me bawling and said that Chelsea ruined her life and stole her food stamps and stole everything, and now she's lost everything.
Unfortunately, she's not the first.
I wanted to just call you and let you know that she's done with Chelsea and she wants to talk with Michael because she's finding out the truth that it was really Chelsea that started out all of this mess.
Yes, and tell her I appreciate her reaching out to me with this information. This is wonderful for his case. We appreciate this more than she knows, and please keep in contact with me.
I will. Yeah, and I'll have Victoria, like when she tells me more about what's happened. She's just like so overwhelmed right now because she just moved out of Chelsea's house yesterday.
Gotcha. Yeah, I understand that. Chelsea's ruined a lot of lives, unfortunately, and I don't feel Victoria is the first one, and she's not going to be the last one. So it's very unfortunate for Victoria, and I'll say a prayer for her.
Yeah, and I've been going through a lot also, and she had stole my phone, and she won't give it back to me, and I pay monthly for it, and I'm trying to be helpful, and I paid for her dog's ashes and like her son's sports backpack and like his baseball outfit. So I've been like supporting her, and then she wants to screw me over. So that's where I've decided to just cut her out of my life. And I already reported it to the police about her stealing my phone.
Good. Okay.
So, and I have the case where I'm going through small claims court right now for that.
Good. Good. That's exactly what you need to do. Stand your ground.
Victoria's going to go through small claims too.
Good.
Because Chelsea won't give all of her stuff back.
Good. And Victoria did call the police, right?
Yes. Right. Yes.
And she
but
did.
The police said they can't do anything because the mail goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Her mail goes there, so she has to go to court to file a small claim to get all of her stuff back, like laptop, her cochlear implant. Like, seriously, she tried to steal Victoria's cochlear implant? Are you serious?
How
Those
sad.
are expensive.
How sad.
And she pawned Victoria's iPad.
Wow. How sad.
She pawned it without her permission.
So if she pawned it without her permission, that is theft. So she can go straight to the pawn shop if she knows where she went. She can let them know that is hers, get confirmation it's there, call the police will come there, and they will immediately get her for theft.
Okay, I'll tell her because she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know, if the iPad, like, she knows that it's in the pawn shop, but she doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, so I worked for the state of Ohio, actually closely with law enforcement for quite a while. So I do know a lot of the laws. That is definitely right there, like, that's a no-no, and she can definitely get her for stealing at least that part. Now, maybe not like her cochlear implants or her clothes, TVs, things like that, but something that she took and pawned.
What about like ripping up the Social Security card?
So I'm going to get with our attorney tomorrow and see what he advises me to do on that. But we do have quite a lengthy list of things that we are going after her for. So this will be added to the list.
Okay, I understand. And then what's going on with Michael's court? Because Chelsea keeps on telling people that Michael's going to be in prison for the rest of his life.
That's what she wants.
That's why a lot of people, like, there's a lot of rumors going around. People keep telling me that, and I'm like, no, that's not true. He can't be in prison for life over that small charge.
So it's actually quite the what she is accusing him of is a very serious charge, to where he could face years in prison. However, with the evidence that we have, that's not going to happen. It just takes time to prove that. So everything's on hold for now. Chelsea has stolen a lot from Michael, and we do have proof of that. So with the videos and the other stuff that we have submitted, it's not going to go to court for a while. But she's in for a rude awakening if she thinks that he is going to prison for life or for a long time, because neither is going to happen. That's what she wants, because he won't be with her. So she wants to take his freedom. It's, if you can't have me, or if I can't have you, no one will type mentality. But that's not going to happen. It's not going to work out for her the way she thinks it is. I think this time she's really done herself. She's done a number on herself this time.
Victoria admitted and said that Chelsea stole Mikey's money and she took the kids shopping at the mall.
Yes, she did. We have proof of that also. She stole $800 out of his wallet, and she did take her daughter school shopping at Total Mall. The day this happened, the day after, on Monday.
Yeah, and I saw it. I was a witness. I'm the one who saw, because Chelsea she used to always FaceTime me at that time, and so when she went when she was out shopping, she said, I stole his money and I don't give a fuck what he says. And she was like all excited. And I said, you're going to get in trouble for that. And she was like, I don't care. I'll lie to the police. It's my money.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And me and Victoria saw the whole thing through FaceTime.
Wow. That does not surprise me at all.
And she's done even worse. She just killed a kitten.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yes, she's an animal abuser.
I already know. She punched the Siamese cat when her and Michael was arguing one day. She literally punched the cat, and I have the text to prove that. She punched the poor cat. Like, Michael's iCloud account holds all of this stuff. She thought she was being smart and deleted everything, but I did an iCloud backup and I reached out to Apple and I was able to get even the stuff she deleted. So she thinks that he doesn't have access to any of this, and he has all of it on his iPhone.
Yeah, Chelsea deserves to be in jail.
She's gonna be.
Period. I'm done with her sick games.
Yeah, she's going to be, because she has run too many lives, and she's going to really hurt someone, or she's going to try to hurt someone, and they're going to in turn seriously hurt or kill her. So she needs to be in jail, honestly, and she needs to get help for her mental, whatever's going on mentally. Like, she really needs to get help. So we're going to do everything in our power.
I agree with you.
Wow, I'm amazed but not
And
surprised.
I hope that Michael wins the case, because I knew that Chelsea was lying about the domestic violence report.
Yeah, Michael did nothing but try to.
He made a post saying, "Oh, he hurt me and he broke my nose and he punched the window, blah blah blah."
She also broke his nose. She knocked out the window. We have that on video, and we also he was literally trying to restrain her to keep her from hurting herself and to keep her from beating on him. So he did nothing but defend himself by restraining her. That's it. So she, it's all going to come out in court. So he's definitely he's not going to go down for this. This is absurd. I'm just glad that, you're reaching out to me with this information, because
and you
it's
can
needed.
let Michael know. Victoria said she's done. Could you let him know that? Victoria said that she feels guilty because Chelsea was forcing Victoria to lie to police about the domestic violence, and because she had told him, she told her, if you back me up, then I'll let you stay with me for free.
Wow.
And so Victoria was fine, because she didn't have anywhere to go, because Chelsea was making Victoria lose her apartment, and then she moved in with Chelsea, so that's how she was getting Victoria to lie to police about the domestic violence.
Wow.
And Chelsea told the police that Victoria saw the whole thing, but she wasn't. She was asleep on the couch. She didn't see the whole thing.
Correct.
And Chelsea made Victoria call the police, but Victoria didn't want to be involved.
And did Victoria, when she called the police, did she tell the police that Chelsea made her lie?
Yes. Right, yeah.
Okay.
Well, she hasn't. She wants to, but she's scared to talk to the police.
Okay. I will.
Yeah, because her stuff is still there.
Right.
So she feels like she's stuck. She doesn't want to cause more problems until she gets her stuff, and then she'll go ahead and call the police and tell them that wasn't true. That's why Victoria's willing to be a witness for Michael. And I'm willing to be a witness too, because I've seen Michael a lot, every single day while he was with Chelsea, and they fought all the time.
Yeah, and Michael was always trying to diffuse the situation.
Chelsea was saying that she said that she caught him doing meth, but Michael had admitted and said that he did do meth because he was so stressed because Chelsea had pissed him off.
Mm-hmm.
So he did admit that to me. He said that he was on meth when he was with Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I know he was always trying to diffuse the situation. Every time she would get, Chelsea would get irate and mad, he would try to diffuse the situation and even tell her, I'll go by your rules. I'll do whatever you want me to do, because he had nowhere to go. And she knew she had him over a barrel and that he had nowhere to go, and especially when he had his kids up here. So what did he do? He always tried to diffuse the situation and make her happy. Unfortunately, that ended in August because, he was leaving and she knew that she didn't have control anymore, so she told lies on him to get him put in jail.
Right, exactly. Yep. That's why I'm done with Chelsea. I'm done. I can't be involved with any more trouble with her. And I tend to support her. I told her, like, I'm neutral. I can support Michael. I can support Chelsea. But then she would get mad that I talked to Michael. And Chelsea would get mad that he had texted me a dick picture trying to get her jealous. And so she got mad about that.
Yeah, I know all about it.
And
Michael told me.
He tried to find a way, or he tried to see if he could, like, he was trying to figure out if he could have sex with me to make her mad, but that never happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know about that whole situation. He informed me of all of that. He's been really open and honest with me about literally everything. So, and everything he's told me, like, I have his phone. I've got both phones. I've got his vehicle. I have everything he owns, and everything that he's told me, I've found evidence to back it up. So he hasn't lied to me at all about anything, which is good. So Chelsea needs to just get over herself. She needs to quit hurting people. She needs to get help. And we're not going to just go down with this. We're not. Like, we're going to prove his innocence. And I do appreciate you and Victoria as witnesses. Like, he appreciates that also.
I have a question. Where is Mikey's mom's car?
Chelsea's.
Chelsea said that she said that she put the car on fire, that she set it on fire.
Oh, really?
She said she burned the car.
Okay.
And that it's somewhere like Chelsea's dad's house or something.
Okay.
She already burnt it. She said that she did. She already burnt that car.
Okay. Well, that's also good to know.
She smashed it and then set it on fire. So the police couldn't find the evidence.
Okay. I got you. That's good to know. I will also let the attorneys know that.
Yeah. I knew that because I was with Chelsea that night. And I told her not to do that. I was with her in person. I rode with her. I asked her, where are we going? And she said, to burn Michael's mom's car. And I said, I suggest not to do that. You'll get in trouble. And she's like, oh, okay. Like shrugging her shoulders. I said, I'm not going to be involved in this. And then she like smashed it and then set the car on fire. And then we ate dinner and then she took me back home.
Wow. Okay.
So I was with her that night. So that's why I was asking if you knew.
So are you
where it was.
Are you willing to be a witness for that as well?
Yes.
Great.
Yep, because I was with her that night.
Okay.
And Victoria was with us that night too.
Oh, okay.
But I'll ask Victoria to see if she would be willing to be a witness about the car as well.
Okay.
I don't have the car to go to court. Like, I don't have a car to go to court, but I would be willing to be involved through Zoom.
Girl, I will come get you if it's needed.
We only have one wire, and my husband works. Say that again?
I will come and get you if it's needed, or we can do Zoom, whichever the court prefers. We will make it happen. And I know that this has to.
Would be fine.
I know this has to be
let
true
me know.
because actually I was in Richwood just a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. It's been maybe a month, 3 or 4 weeks ago, and Michael's mom's car was still in the backyard of Chelsea's then. So she was responsible for that car because we do have proof that it was in her backyard. So if it's moved and it's on fire and vandalized, yeah, she's going to go down for that. And now we have witnesses too. So that's great. That's good to know. I'm going to let the attorneys know everything.
I know where it is.
Where is it at?
If you you pick me up, I can show you where.
Okay.
But it's already like destroyed. It's after the car was like burnt and gone, then she tried to like move the metal parts and like throw them in a junkyard to get money.
Okay.
And then she put dirt to cover it up so that way you can't tell.
Okay.
Chelsea.
I will get back with you. Maybe we can set up a day like this weekend. I can come pick you up and you can take me and show me.
Kind of smart in that situation because she tried to like cover it up with dirt so that you couldn't tell that it was burnt there.
Yeah, well, it's vandalized. It's moved from her house, so she wasn't too smart. If you're responsible for a vehicle and then it's gone from your house and it's found vandalized, guess what? You're going down for it. So she wasn't too smart about it. If she was smart at all, she would have left the car in the backyard and not touched it. That's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, but Chelsea's dad, I was asking like why they put dirt, and they said to cover up the evidence, like tampering the evidence and trying to hide it. That way you couldn't tell where the fire is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow. And so her dad is supporting his own daughter to do that, and even worse, Victoria spent $1,000 and bought like a parrot, like the
Talking parrot?
Yeah, talking parrot.
Yeah.
Victoria bought one for Chelsea's dad's birthday like 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
And then Victoria lost all her money, like she spent it on Chelsea and her kids.
Wow. So sad. So sad. Well, Hannah, thank you so much for everything.
I do know where the car is at. That's why I was like, I don't know if you know that the car's not there anymore. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the information. I'll get with you one day this week. I work Monday through Friday. I'll get with you one day this week to maybe set something up this weekend. I'll come pick you up, show me where the car is. And that way I can let our attorney know everything.
Okay, that sounds fine. Yeah, and if the attorney has any questions for me, I would be willing to answer those questions because I was a witness like 24/7 because I was with Chelsea and Michael 24/7 until like July or August.
Good.
Until after they broke up, like July, August, and that's when. But she caused way more trouble. That's why I can't be involved with I can't be involved with trouble because I have kids, and she's lying to police about my husband, saying that he's done domestic violence to me, and
Wow.
so I don't want that in my house.
No, your kids need you. Make good friends. Make friends that's gonna have your back even when your back is turned. You don't need friends like that.
Right.
Well.
Yeah, she's like talked shit about me behind my back, and even though I've tried to help her so much, and I've bought her things and her dog's ashes, and I got like a picture of her dog, and I bought Trevor's sports backpack. I bought Trevor a new phone, and I just bought like whatever they needed and wanted, and then she continues to backstab me and talk bad about me and accuse me, saying that I talked to Michael behind Chelsea's back, and I told her I can be friends with anyone that I want to. I can be friends with Michael, and you can't tell me what to do.
Exactly. And Chelsea, when Chelsea's need for you changes, when her needs for you changes, so does her loyalty. She has no loyalty. So, I really hate that you're going through that. I hate that Victoria is going through that. I do. And like I said, I'll say a prayer for both of you because no one deserves this. So thank you to you and Victoria. I appreciate you both.
Yeah, and I'm going to pick up Victoria tomorrow.
Good.
Because Victoria wants to come over to my house tomorrow. She lives about 10 minutes from me. She just moved closer to me, so I'm going to pick her up tomorrow and have dinner with her. Okay. She wants to talk to me more about what happened with Michael and Chelsea and Robert and everything that's going on.
Okay, well, keep me posted, please. Don't be afraid to message me anytime. I do appreciate it. Michael is calling right now, so I'm gonna get off here and let him know everything.
Oh, could I have Victoria FaceTime you when she gets here?
Yeah,
And you
absolutely.
guys could talk. She's hearing.
Yes.
She's hard of hearing. She can talk.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Go ahead and talk to him.
Okay, thank you so much, and you have a blessed night, dear.
Yep. Thanks. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
So, needless to say, it seems like there's some conflicting stories. Hannah is on the phone call telling Kayla that she wasn't a witness to what happened that night. And then she is messaging me 2 days after Chelsea's niece, Victoria, interviews with me and basically retracts everything that she said on that infamous Facebook Live a couple of days after the actual incident. So I really don't know what Chelsea is trying to pull. If Chelsea thinks I'm dumb, or if she just thought that her and Hannah could come up here and lie to my face and try to discredit every single source I have spoken to in the past 2 years. But all I have to say is no, it's not going to happen. I may be a pothead, but I still have most of my brain cells. So I know bullshit when I see it. And Chelsea and Hannah, you know what I got to say to you? Bullshit level, DEFCON 5. So basically, that's it for now, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit that like button. Share my video with a friend or 10. Please comment. Consider joining my membership. And with the holidays right around the corner, buy yourself something nice. Check out my merchandise. Thank you so much and see you next time.